The president gave a speech on the rally, and we received information, testimony of a couple of things. That his supporters were leaving their weapons outside the mags because they wouldn't go through. And also that at some point Mr. Trump said, let them through anyhow because they're not going to hurt me. It was subsequent to that knowledge that some of these supporters were armed, that he called on them to go to the Capitol. Was that set of facts subject to your investigation and review? Smith, I recall what you're talking about. I remember we interviewed different people who were near, and we interviewed people who were near or around President Trump in that time period during the ellipse speech. And on that point, there were different recollections and different points of view. Some people said what you said, other people had more innocuous explanations about why people stayed outside the mags. Clearly, people did stay outside the mags. You see that in the video of the crowd. So I do recall that. And as I said, I remember different people hearing different parts of that and having different perspectives on it. Question: Metropolitan Police as well as Secret Service identified a number of people who were armed along the route, some of them in trees. Did you get information about that? Smith, I don't recall. I do recall that there were people who certainly had weapons at the Capitol, that I recall with certainty. And there were people who used weapons, whether they be poles or sticks or other weapons against police officers. I know there was one officer who they took his gun. And so the use of weapons against members of law enforcement, it was outrageous, but it figured heavily in what happened at the Capitol that day.